Everyone knows how to make simple scrambled eggs, but this chef's technique will turn your basic breakfast into the most perfectly soft and sunny scramble. Chef Nettie Frank has mastered the trick to maximum flavor, and I'll say maximum fluff as well. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
So I was thinking, and this is true, like, you know, hosting this show for so many years, I have so many friends' voices in my head as I go about my daily life and daily tasks.
Right.
I hear you when I make scrambled eggs because you taught me years ago. I used to put milk and you said do water.
You could do milk or water, yes.
Okay, did I get that wrong?
No, you did good.
Either or?
Either or, yes.
I imagine you're going to teach us many more tricks today.
Yeah.
And if we go chefy on the scrambled eggs, what are the benefits? Will we taste a difference? Will we? Yes.
Texture is going to be completely different than a normal just scramble. But my very top tip that I have to tell you is we're not going to use this. Most people use this thinking this is whisking. No. You need to throw the fork out and use it to eat.
Never again.
But we are actually going to use a whisk. We need to use a whisk to incorporate air into it to make it nice and fluffy.
The fork doesn't get enough air.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Otherwise, because sometimes you'll see where it's separated, right? It's not all a full yellow. It's like some white streaks, some yellow.
Right.
Because you're
marbled.
not. It's marble, and we want marble on our steak, not on our eggs.
Okay.
So we want to have. You want to incorporate whisking, really getting that air whisked in there. And I have, so we're gonna season it here too. There was someone else was here asking me about seasoning. Does that matter when you add the salt or not? And
like
I
at
said,
what point?
Yeah, I said it has nothing to do with it, but I like to add it all in at once so that we are
Look at those cute little ladies.
I know, huh? I
those
mean, we have a little
copper
fall.
minis. You've got a total
right?
fall vibe going on today. I love it.
So you wanna whisk it up so that those eggs are fully broken up.
Yeah,
you know
I'm under mixing for sure. I can see that already.
We're gonna add a little bit of milk.
Oh no, you do
can
milk.
Add water. Yep, you can do milk, you can do water.
Okay.
You just want a little something extra in there, but you want that to be nice and fluffy and fully incorporated instead of seeing two different things.
Okay.
Now we have our pan.
Yep, we're sizzling.
Yep, we've got butter in there. That is the best thing to do for your eggs to get your pan ready. I am not a fan of margarine because that's oils. That's lots of extra fats and oils. Just get the butter. Butter is
straight
our
butter.
friend. Yes. I always have like a pound of soft butter next to my stove at all times. So then once we get the butter, the pan is nice and hot.
And you want the pan hot. You want it sizzly.
Yes. Yeah, you do want it hot because you want to hear it do that sizzle like you just said, right? And now here is the other trick, right? Now a lot of people will just start moving it and mixing it up and all of that.
Going crazy?
Yeah, and then we're like, oh, we just took away all that fluffiness. So we are just gonna do nice. Like all the way across the pan.
We're rowing a boat.
Yes, and we're just gonna go around. It's kind of a
beautiful
therapeutic
pan, by the way.
It's kind of nice, huh?
Is this one of your faves?
Well, it works really great.
I'm in the market.
I usually am the Kirkland brand is usually my go-to kind, to be honest with you. But I like that they're coming up with different options, colors and stuff like that. So see how I am just pushing that together. Now it's starting to form the egg, but it's folding it it's like in this ribbon of egg. If I just kept moving my spatula around, it's gonna get separated. It's gonna get flat. And listen, we're all in a hurry sometimes, and you can have those flat eggs, but if you don't have to have flat eggs, let's not do it. You know what I mean? Let's have some nice,
in a world when
fluffy
everything is hard,
eggs.
why have flat scrambled eggs?
Right?
Come on, control what we can control.
Exactly.
Okay.
But see how it's starting to build on top of itself?
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to make an omelet, this is at this point, you can add all the toppings inside.
The bacon,
if you
the
wanted.
cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. I like to add it at the very end once it's all nice and fluffy and I have it. But I have one last trick. As soon as it is almost done, these eggs are almost done, I let them sit there and then I'll flip them like a little pancake. I'll take each little
so you really
section.
are keeping them formed.
Yes, so I just like to keep them nice.
I was laughing the other day, somebody else graciously made my kids breakfast, right? They were over early for a play date and they came home just shocked that in our world, scrambled eggs and cheese are just one.
Yes,
and the
I
eggs
agree.
they were served did not have cheese, and it was just horrifying.
Were they like, this is upsetting?
They were shocked to know there are eggs in the world without cheese.
Oh my gosh. Well, see how we can just keep flipping,
This is
right?
a whole different mold.
Here, I'll let you finish that. I like to also top it with the cheese, but also with a little Roma tomato or some diced tomatoes from the garden. So anytime you're working with a knife, you know, knuckles to the blade, right?
Knuckles to the blade.
We don't cut. And we're just gonna do a quick little dice
Chef at
like
work,
that.
my favorite thing. My favorite thing.
And then I love a green onion, and I always have some green onions cut up in my fridge.
Oh, you do?
Always ready to go. Yeah, because
just to grab and go.
Yeah. So we just want some quick little green onions right there.
That would be a fun segment. What's in Nettie's fridge? Like
what
prep do you have? No, I'm still just folding, right?
Yep. So now you want to make sure that you flip it right back on top of the heat instead of on
the heat.
pile.
Got it.
There you go. So you just want to, and you can kind of break it up into chunks so you feel like
I'm scrambling a little bit.
Yeah, now push it down.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. Now let it kind of, we're coming over here doing this thing, and then
feeling so chefy as she takes my tool. Step aside, chef. Step aside, you want to be.
You're doing great.
I know.
But see how we just take a quick little flip like that? And now we can keep them nice and fluffy. And then as soon as I don't see any more runniness at all, then what I do, I turn off the heat. I smush them all kind of together like this.
Okay.
Right, wait, let me flip that one.
So we've kind of eliminated the scramble effect.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, we did scramble. But I often think of the scramble as like the visual aesthetic, like it's all scrambled, but you've kept it really formed.
Yeah, and you're gonna see a difference here. And if you wanna taste this one, or if you wanna taste that one,
I'm happy,
you jump in whatever you want, and you can just see how thick and fluffy that spot right there is. And then I love the green onions, and even times I'll just serve it like this.
Yeah.
But it's also what we're serving it in and what we're making out of it, right?
You know what these are?
What?
Better than Grand America eggs.
Oh!
I just said it.
Oh my gosh.
And that comes from a very snobby place of judgment. These are delicious.
Well, I worked at Grand America in the early chef years.
Did you really?
I understand that. I did, yeah.
Those are delicious.
Is that not great with the cheese that's melted? There's enough heat from the pan, you know, that the cheese will melt, all of that. So some of the things too, if we are also wanting to switch up the scrambled eggs, what can we add it to? You have bagels. Yes, I have hot dog buns. Listen, that is such a great way. We're coming out of summer. Sometimes the barbecuing is like, oh, we have all this bread left over. What are we gonna do?
Labor Day buns right now.
Yeah, you can toast the hamburger buns and have it pretend to be a English muffin or whatever, but you can stuff that and be a little breakfast sandwich, a little sub sandwich. Quesadilla, burrito, wrap it in.
Little salsa.
Yes, we've got the salsa. See, look, we're just gonna do a quick.
Eggs suddenly just became the star of our show, Nettie.
Look at that. See how fluffy?
Beautiful.
Anyways, so enjoy your eggs.
Oh, we will. Thank you so much. Listen, you want to be following this girl for all sorts of chefy tips and tricks like that. She always has fun projects spinning, and I know you link a lot of the tools that you use, which people always want to know what a real chef is using in her real kitchen.
Yes, I've got Amazon, so you can go there and get all the tools that you need for your kitchen.
Chef Nettie Frank.
Yes.
On Instagram and all the socials. We'll link you over from our website. Be sure to give her a follow at Chef Nettie Frank. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.